Today, we are starting a new series, Samudra Manthana, inside you. The war between demons and goodness. So, we will be communicating about that story and present situations, your subconscious mind, your conscious state, and your unconscious state. The yoga and all the powers, all the texts, all the teachings, they say, Yatha Pinde Tatha Brahmande, means whatever is in space, it's in you. Whatever is in space, it is within you. If the earth element is there, everybody knows there are 5 elements. 1, earth, fire, water, sky, and wind. So we are also made of Panchamahabhut, and all the space also is made of Panchamahabhut. So earth is there, sky is there, water is there, and fire is there, and wind is there. These are the major reasons of everything whichever is happening. This is the major reason that I am making the video. I can talk because every tattva in me and every tattva in you, it's existing. One of them would not be existing, we would not be able to communicate or live also. Either in earth, atmosphere, or in you and me. So Yatha Pinde Tatha Brahmande. First of all, we will need to understand this. Next is that all the Panchamahabhutas, everything is ongoing process. We take a breath, fire happens to be, sky happens to be, earth happens to be. If we will not be having body, how come? We will be communicating. We are communicating, we are existing because we are having this earth element. So, this is the base of everything. Every existence, everything happening, or everything existing. The story of Samudra Manthana, everybody knows about it, and most of the people might have read or heard about it, but have we ever pondered over, have we ever just thought about it, that why has it happened? Does that ancient story is it just a story? No. This is a message. This is an ongoing process. This is a message that everything, the fight between good and evil, the God and devil, it happens to be in every time, every yuga, every cycle of time, and everywhere. First of all, we need to understand the Samudra Manthana. The Samudra means what? Ocean. And Manthana means churning. So, Samudra Manthana means ocean churning. It is a story of gods and asuras, the devatas and asuras. Now, I'll start with the story and then we'll communicate a bit, and in this series, we'll be talking about that how come this thing is happening in everybody, in every person, in every moment. How your subconscious mind, how the badness is being implanted, fears are being implanted, insecurities are being implanted, and how goodness inside you, godliness inside you, and in this whole universe, it works. It saves you. So, Samudra Manthana means ocean churning, and this ocean churning happens to be in a story when the Indra has lost its empire. The Bali, the king of demons, they have taken it over, and the devatas, The devatas, now here the yajna also counts. How? Yajna counts because we give havishya like this. We give havishya to the devatas. So they get power from it. And that havishya, that food, that are food which we are giving to the yajna or anything, that was also taken over by Raja Bali, the king Bali, the king of demons. So the gods, Indra and Vayu and Jala and all those gods, they were becoming powerless day by day, and their all empire was taken over. So they went to Brahma, the creator. So they requested to help and give them, how they can win this, how they can win. What is the planning, or what is this right effort which is to be done? Now the Brahma, creator of everything, they said that only Vishnu, Narayana, they can help. And Vishnu, who is operator of everything. Vishnu is known as Bhandari. How? Bhandari means who takes care of everything. Bhandar bharne wala. It's like that. So Brahma sent them to Vishnu. And Vishnu, when he heard about all these things and heard about everything from the Indra and other devatas, other gods, he said that, look, you are becoming powerless, and most of you have become powerless, and your whole empire is taken away. Now this is not the right time to fight with them. This is the right time to understand what exact planning of work should be implanted. So you talk to those guys that, okay, let's do an ocean churning. And with that ocean churning, you will get ratnas, means wealth, means power. And in the end of that, Bhagavan Dhanvantari will come and give you Amrita, the divine nectar. Now, what happened? They went to King Bali. King Bali was sitting on the throne of Indra. And Indra went him and said him that, let's do an ocean churning. You are a very powerful man. And I also bow in front of you. So come on, let's do ocean churning so that you could get more powers, and even we devatas could also survive. So when this happened, the Raja Bali, the king of demons, he was in a big ego that I am the powerful man. And that powerful man who had captured the throne of Indra, he became more egoistic when his bravery song was sung, that you are a very powerful guy. And what happened? He agreed. Now, plannings from both the sides, they happen to be. Here, the fight between goodness and badness happens to be, starts from here. That Devasur Sangram, the war between good and bad, which resulted in the guise of Mohini, which resulted in Bhagwan Nilkant's drinking poison, which resulted in the birth of Mahalakshmi, which resulted the creation of and getting the divine nectar from Bhagavan Dhanvantri, who is god of Ayurveda. So this whole story is gonna be very good in manners of today's time. Even your mind, everybody's conscious, subconscious mind, and how inside you, inside me, whole of the universe, whole of the existence, goodness and badness is fighting day by day, and has been fighting and will fight, and goodness will prevail. So by today, first of all, this was the story, whole series in Hindi also. I'll post the link in the description box. So by today's story, what happens? In a nutshell, gods and devil, asuras and devas, they were in a constant creation of capturing whole of the wealth, whole of the powers, whole of the existence. And goodness was supported by the gods. And asuras were always looking forward to capture the throne of the god, and they had captured it. So now, in today's time, how it is related is that inside you, inside me, inside everyone, you ask yourself the tamas, how it is being planted, how anger, frustration, lust, it's happening in everyone, how we are just in the run of wealth, we are just in the run of power, and how for that power we could do anything. So this is the baseline of the story, and it is happening inside you and me, and it is happening in every part of the world. Now, how many times have you thought the problem which is going on with last 6 months from the March? Has it? I mean, is it just a I'll not be taking name of it. Is it just a disease? No. It is a plan. And your fear, my fear, everybody's fear, which is being implanted inside your subconscious mind. Do you know about subliminals? Do you know about how come your mind can be captured? Do you know about mind programming? Do you know about fake news? Do you know about whatever is happening? Do you know this? Many people which are called conspiracy theorists, they are talking about it. And most of the people know about it. But we are not able to understand that. And this is happening inside you and me and everyone. And it is completely planned. In coming time, in coming videos, I will be communicating to you in the coded manners which will tell you how humanity is at risk.